Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of May from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will include a link for all of the card decks that are used in this reading, Capricorn. These are the two card decks that I've chosen for all signs for the first half of May for the focus messages. So we're going to grab a message from the Arrows of Love deck by Mystic Moon, and then we'll grab one card from the Love and Lust deck by Fire Witch Tarot. And please do keep in mind this particular deck, it does contain sexual content as well as profanity. So please do keep that in mind. If that offends you in any way, or if you're uncomfortable with that, you can either click off or fast forward. All right, guys, so let's go. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through here at this time for you, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward the first focus message for Capricorn, for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in. All right, guys, what is your first message here? Your focus message. Let's grab this one. Masculine. So we've got masculine energy coming through already. And if you happen to be feminine tuning in or focusing on a masculine for this reading, perhaps that's why that is coming forward. So let's add to this. What is about this masculine from the Love and Lust deck? And for some of you, you are the masculine, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please. For Capricorn, what's our second focus message here for this Capricorn reading? I'm actually guided to this one here. You're the temptation I can't resist. The sacrifice I risk it all for, in hopes you don't end up my downfall. So if you put these two together, okay, this masculine is very much a part of this feminine's vibes right here. And perhaps if you're feminine tuning in, this masculine is your absolute temptation. And you're hoping that they end up not being your downfall. Wow. All right. Pretty intense. All right, guys. So we'll see if that plays a part in this reading, Capricorn. All right, guys. So let's dive into it. Let's see what else needs to come through here. All right. I'm guided to pull from the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. This is by Calico Moon, and you do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn and love and life. First half of May. What is it that you would benefit from knowing? But somebody clearly sees you as a temptation, or you see someone as a temptation. Look at that. Another masculine card coming through here. So if you happen to be feminine tuning in, you are quite focused on this masculine. Whether this masculine is a Capricorn, if you are a cross watcher, or you are the masculine that's focused on this feminine, that is your temptation. Your own energies coming through here. Again, if you resonate with the masculine energy. We do have in hiding, which is interesting. And then we've got the fifth dimension, followed by divine timing. My goodness. So I feel here, my interpretation of this Capricorn is that in the third dimension, in the 3D, there's something about this connection that is in hiding. So this is something that perhaps you guys don't want people to know that you guys are together. And there's a lot of sexual energy coming through here. So there's just something about it that you don't want the world to know. It's in hiding. But in the fifth dimension, that's where you guys are connecting, even sexually. Whatever this temptation represents for you, Capricorn. And again, if you happen to be masculine coming through here, there's a feminine that you are heavily focused on that is your temptation. But right now, maybe you guys can't be together. In time, perhaps you will. Now, the interesting thing is, and this is very specific for some of you, you might not resonate with this part of it. This is the next card. We have jealousy. Some of you guys might be dealing with a very jealous masculine. Some of you might be dealing with a third-party situation because we have two masculines and one feminine. So the question is here, Capricorn, where are you in the grand scheme of things? Are you the masculine that's in a relationship with this feminine? And there's this very intense sexual energy between the two of you? Or do you represent the third party in all this? But what I'm picking up here is, if this feminine is in a committed relationship with somebody else and we have a masculine who is interfering in that connection, we've got trouble here, okay? Because this masculine means business. He's very territorial. He's guarding his relationship here. He could even own a weapon. I mean, he gets very jealous. He is not playing. We have reversible. So whatever has occurred here between you and the person that you're focused on for this reading, Capricorn, it is coming through with reversible energy, which is a potential to go back and fix things. We can't go back in time, but there's a chance of fixing this situation. And for some of you, the only way to fix this is for the third party element to be eliminated. And I don't mean eliminated this way with violence or anything like that. I just simply mean somebody needs to end a particular relationship, walk away from it if it's no longer serving a purpose in that person's life. And if the two of you want to pursue a relationship in the 3D, then you got to be free to be able to do that. But we do have solitude coming through here. That's very hermit in energy, which is coinciding with in hiding. So some of you guys might be focused on a Virgo. This is someone who wants to be a loner, but they could also be very lonely. This is a time for reevaluation and reflection, and for somebody to just go within, follow their gut. The interesting thing about this solitude energy, the hermit's energy, is it has the capability of bringing people back together. And the goal here is to ultimately come together in the 3D, not so much the fifth dimension, because ultimately it's already being represented here. So you guys are already connecting energetically in the fifth dimension. This is interesting. The 1111 card is here. I just completed the Virgo reading right before yours, Capricorn. The interesting thing is, I believe I mentioned this during that reading where somewhere during the course of the reading, the time on my clock here on my desk read 11:11, and it's coming through here for you too. So this is twin flame energy. This is letting you know you're on the right path, and it's falling right below fifth dimension. So in the 5D, you guys are aligned. Things make sense in the fifth dimension, not so much in the 3D, because we have somebody who's coming through guarding this partnership. And it depends, of course, on who, again, you represent in this reading. Are you the feminine? Are you one of these masculines that's coming through here? But with this 11:11 card, it certainly represents a wish that can come true, or giving you the opportunity to make a wish. So if you are focused on a twin flame connection here, Capricorn, and if there's just this element of forbidden energy, like you can't be with that person because they're attached to somebody else, and we've got Virgo references here, you guys might want to watch and cross-watch the Virgo reading. We have fantasizing. You're fantasizing about this person. Whether you're masculine, whether you're feminine, there's fantasies, sexual fantasies, especially tied into this connection. So for those of you who resonate with that and who have been intimate with one another, you're still fantasizing about those moments, even in the fifth dimension. We have mourning. And if you look at this photo very carefully, it's the masculine who's barely visible in that photo. And my feminines, I feel, are mourning the emptiness, the loss of this connection in the 3D, because the fifth dimension is where you guys are connecting. That is what's coming through here. So let's add to this with the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. Let me set these guys aside just so I have a little bit more room here. But yeah, you guys have the 11:11 card, fifth dimension connection, and we have quite a lot of masculine energy coming through here. Two masculines, well, technically three, okay? And somebody who's very jealous, somebody who might have a temper, somebody who could be very violent or even own a weapon. And it all has something to do with a relationship that came together, very sexual in energy. Could have been a third-party situation. But I've got somebody here that's willing to do anything and everything to protect that relationship and will not allow any sort of outside influences or interference. That's what I'm picking up from that. Okay. So the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aquamoonlight. Let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn in love and life for the first half of May. Let's see what else needs to come through here, Capricorn. What else? We have established family, triumph, and security. You see? So this masculine here is guarding his home, his family, the relationship, trying to keep it as secure as possible from any sort of outside interference, outside influences, anyone that wants to walk in that door and ruin the dynamic of this home, this family. And then we've got concealing. We already have in hiding, secrets, mysteries, hiding. It's confirming that, Capricorn. Two different decks. the same message of hiding and concealing. So this is all about third parties here, guys. People stepping out on relationships. And I have a very jealous partner here who's not going to be putting up with this. Which is why, more than likely, if you're still thinking about this person, this is where you guys can safely interact, is in the fifth dimension. Which is why you're fantasizing, because there you're safe. We have misunderstood, lost soul, victim, mistakes, and then we have loss, grief, sorrow, pain, loss, mourning. So I feel here, if you resonate with this, because you guys cannot technically be together as long as there's a third party element here and somebody is either married or in a committed partnership, and you guys had to go your separate ways in the 3D, you're grieving the loss of this person in your life. And part of what it is that you are concealing or hiding, secrets, these mysteries, are due to actions that you might have taken that were misunderstood or mistakes that were made. Some of you might feel that you guys crossing the line was a mistake. Or at least that's how you're feeling in the 3D. But in the fifth dimension, the intensity, the passion, the fire, the sexual connection, those intimate moments, the love, the desire, it's all there. In the fifth dimension, you're not lost. You've found each other. In the fifth dimension, that's where you can relive your fantasies with this person. The interesting thing is, look at this next card. It does say better off, happiness, perspective, clear headspace. It's different for every single one of you tuning in, of course. Who are you better off with, Capricorn? Are you better off staying where you're at with this person? Or are you better off ending a partnership and pursuing someone that you truly care for and love and desire? This is the next card. Here we are again with fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination. You are fantasizing about this person. Not just sexually either, although that is a part of it. You fantasize about being with them, building a life with them, being able to love them openly in the 3D where you don't have to hide, you don't have to keep any sort of secrets. But you guys had to let each other go, okay? Releasing, walking away, moving on. And in order to actually progress from this situation, Capricorn, if you truly are in a relationship where you're no longer invested, if you're married, if you are in a relationship where you've just fallen out of love, you got to ask yourself, why are you still there? Maybe it's time to let go. Maybe it's time to walk away. It's time to release that connection. It's time to move on and walk towards the person that you ultimately want to be with. Because clearly they're coming through here that they still want you. They're dreaming about you. They're still fantasizing about you. So there is a need to let go here. And only you can decide what it is that you want to let go of, or who it is that you want to let go of. We have heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. I feel here the person that you're focused on for this reading, the one that you want, you guys communicate telepathically. That's why you're here in the fifth dimension. There's just this inner knowing between the two of you. But for now, perhaps you feel trapped, or they might feel trapped, or you both might. There's this stuck energy, feeling stuck in a connection, in a relationship that you don't want to be in, perhaps. Feeling tied down, like your hands are tied, that you're being held captive. You know, it's like, don't even think about it. You know, and they've got this gun right there. And some of you guys, of course, that's just a symbol of how this person is. They don't actually own a gun, although some people do, you know. But we do have a second chance here. Making amends, opportunity, and plans. How do you want this second chance to play out, Capricorn? A second chance at love with the person that you ultimately want to be with? Or a second chance to repair the damage that was caused by a third party in your committed relationship? Totally up to you how this plays out. Okay, so let's add to this with the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, since we do have our 1111 card here, which is Twin Flame and energy. But of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. But yeah, we've got 2 fantasy cards coming through here. And that very intense, fiery energy from that focus message, you're the temptation. I can't resist the sacrifice I risk it all for in hopes you don't end up my downfall. And perhaps for the masculine that is wanting this feminine, this person just might be your downfall. But we do have a second chance here. So let's see. We have a Queen of Pentacles. So that is earth energy. That's your own energy here, Capricorn. You might also be focused on a fellow earth sign, Virgo, another Capricorn, or a Taurus. This could also be the mother of your children, or they are a mother figure. They already have children. Or that's just a part of their nature. Very nurturing person, very motherly. Family is very important to this person. You know, and that did come through in this card, established. Family, triumph, and security. So family is definitely very important to my feminines here. But we also have the Lovers card coming through, which is Gemini. There's a decision that needs to be made here. And if you look at the bottom of this particular card, it does say Twin Flame. So it's picking up off of the energy of this 11 card here. This person, Capricorn, might actually be your twin flame connection. So clearly there's a very deep spiritual union here between the two of you. The attraction, the chemistry, it's all here. It's interesting because it's all about temptation, the attraction, the love is there, the sexuality, the lust, that strong sexual union, it's here. No doubt about that. It's a very strong sexual connection, but it goes beyond just the sex and the intimacy, because the love is here, guys. It's here. This person loves you, and I feel you love them. You guys might have also started off as really good friends and just got very close that way. And somewhere along the line, it went beyond friendship, is what I'm feeling here. And you guys turned into lovers. Lovers that fell in love that maybe shouldn't have. So it's time to make a decision, Capricorn. We've got more earth energy coming through here, the Knight of Pentacles. So there's progress that can be made here. And I feel if you're willing to work hard at this, Capricorn, you can make progress. in regard to this situation so that you don't have to be so stressed out about it. You don't have to feel trapped. You can create movement in the 3D towards what it is that you truly desire. And if what you're truly wanting is this person that you're focused on for this reading, and if you need to break free from a relationship that just has your hands tied to where you do feel trapped, then you can create progress in your own life. But, you know, we do have the 8 of Swords here, which is more air. It's all about imprisonment and isolation. And I just feel here that coincides with that trapped energy. This is how some of you guys are feeling. In this particular deck, there is a female figure in this photo. So for some of you guys, it could be my feminines who are feeling trapped and chained, and their hands are bound and tied to where they can't create movement towards ascension when it comes to this relationship that you ultimately want to bring into the 3D. You know, no more hiding, no more concealing this relationship. You guys just want to be together. But we do have the 2 of Swords right after that. So for now, there's not a whole lot of movement because there's a stalemate here. So some of you guys might still be thinking about what it is that you ultimately want to do here. It's like it's time to make a decision, but we have a stalemate towards that decision. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is more of your own energy here, Capricorn. Now, in regard to your finances, it actually looks really good if that's been something you've been struggling with. The 10 of Pentacles is letting you know that you might be coming into some money, because it is tapped into wealth. That ultimate achievement of what it is that you're wanting in your life. Certainly in regard to finances, money matters, job opportunities, that part of it looks really good. We do have the 5 of Wands, which is fire. So this is conflict and competition. I'm not surprised because we've got quite a few masculines coming through in this reading, Capricorn. And if you happen to be one of them, that definitely creates some sort of competition here for this feminine. Third party situations, definitely quite prominent here. So this is wrapped into the energy of disagreements, arguments, strife. And I feel with this particular masculine, there were a lot of arguments between this masculine and the feminine. You know, he's pretty pissed. He's jealous. He doesn't want anyone else talking to this feminine or even interacting with this feminine, and certainly not being intimate with the feminine. You know, this is his partner. This could potentially be his life partner, and there's somebody else that came into the picture. We do have the Page of Swords. More air energy here, so we have quite a lot of air coming through in this reading. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, quite prominent. So this person, if you are thinking about an air sign, or if you have air in your chart, Capricorn, there's a lot that you're thinking about right now. So not a whole lot of action, which is why perhaps we've got that stalemate and indecision. This is all about the thought processes right here with that Page of Swords. Focused on thinking about what you want to do, but not doing. And what your person might be thinking about, or what you might be thinking about, is bringing this partnership together. This is the Two of Cups. Divine partnership here. It always, well, not always, but in this particular instance, it does remind me of star-crossed lovers, perhaps, for some of you guys. Twin flames, divine partnerships, star-crossed lovers that can't be together, for now anyway, in the 3D. In the 5th dimension, you guys are there. You're already interacting and communicating in the 5th dimension. Okay, so let's add to this with the romance angels. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn in love and romance. What else needs to come through for this reading for the first half of May? All right, what else, please? We have deception. Yeah. Third parties. Deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship, which is why there's concealing, there's secrets, there's mysteries, hiding. When we hide, we conceal. That's because we don't want the world to know that there is deceptive energy attached to it. What else? What else, please, for Capricorn? We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Some of you guys might be drinking too much. There might be drug abuse, some other form of addiction that's tied into this. It might be you, Capricorn. It might be the other person. Codependency could also be obsessive behavior. It's just codependent behavior, and it's toxic. It's not good. So if that's something that you're dealing with, you know, that could also be contributing to why you're hiding and not wanting to reveal that part of yourself, or this could be your person as well. All right, what else, please? Let's grab another. What else, please, for Capricorn in love and romance? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, and I feel here, obviously, with third-party situations, trust is an issue in a committed partnership. This masculine definitely doesn't trust the feminine. Understandably so, of course. So trust has to be restored. Ultimately, Capricorn, this person, whoever it is you're focused on, is your true love. This is your romance of a lifetime. That's the person that you're drawn to. Next card, let your friends help you accept or ask for and accept support from others. If you're going through a very challenging time, not just in regard to your love life, whatever part of your life you're being challenged by, you don't have to go through this journey by yourself. There are people out there that can help you, that are your support system, Capricorn. But look at this, guys. We've got a reconciliation, followed by this could be the one. So, for those of you who resonate with this, and it's not for everyone, if you have feelings for somebody that you met through a third-party situation, and you guys are in separation because somebody's committed, either you are or they are, in order to bring about this reconciliation, then you have to both be free to be able to come together. Ultimately, they represent a true love, a potential twin flame. This is a divine partnership. They are the one for you. And in your heart space, Capricorn, perhaps you already know that. You don't need me to tell you that. You already know this. Okay, so let's add some dialogue messages from the Divine Love and Separation deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Take whichever one resonates with you. This could be from your person, certainly, but it could also be from you to your person. Let's give you guys the opportunity to speak here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn in love and life for the first half of May. What is it that you guys need to say to each other? Please bring it forward. Who needs to speak up here? Angels and spirit guides. Whoops, I have one flying. What is it? Who needs to speak up? Okay, and let's grab this bottom of the deck. And let me grab the one that flew away from me. Hold on one second. All right. Here we are. All right, Capricorn, what do we have from either your person, the person you're focused on for this reading, or you? First message, reminder. Remember that love is not jealous nor boastful. Somebody clearly needs that reminder. Okay. Interesting. Next message. We are both hurt and need some healing. Absolutely. Not surprised to see that. Next message. The longer time passes, the more I start to doubt. You know, it depends, of course, on how long you guys have been in separation. How long has it been since you've last spoken or interacted? And doubt is a natural progression of how we see things when so much time has passed, you know, especially in the 3D. In the fifth dimension, it's so easy to fantasize and interact and come together with the one that you want to be with. But in the 3D, it's a whole different story. Next message. Being apart has opened my eyes to many things I couldn't see before. So perhaps your person has gained some clarity here, Capricorn, and maybe you have too. Next one. I've been intensely feeling your energy. We knew that right from the beginning, didn't we? You represent the temptation, or you see this person as the temptation. Last one. I miss you no matter how much time has passed. You see? So I've got one person coming through doubting because so much time has passed, and yet perhaps this is the response that you needed to hear. The longer time passes, the more I start to doubt, and yet I miss you no matter how much time has passed. They're still thinking about you, Capricorn, and I really feel if you resonate with this, you're still thinking about them as well. It goes both ways. All right, guys, so let's add to this with Lover's Oracle messages, and then we'll close it out with the Journey of Love deck. Angels and Spirit Guides for Capricorn. And let me grab this bottom of the deck. This is interesting that this says secret admirer, you know, and in this particular reading, it's just got such a different meaning, considering we've got in hiding, we've got concealing, secrets, mystery, hiding, secrets. So this person, this masculine, more than likely, if you're feminine tuning in, they have a lot of admiration and love and desire for you, okay? It does say someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. You know, I feel here you guys might have just scratched the surface of truly how they're feeling about you, if you resonate with that. And yes, that could be reversed as well. And last one, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's why it's so hard for you guys to detach, because the love is there. Not only is the sexual connection super strong and amazing, but the love, the emotion in the heart space, that's where you guys are coming through very strongly. And this is coming through as a true love, and that they ultimately represent the one. This could be the one for you. All right, Capricorn, so let's close this out with a Journey of Love. reading here. I mean, cards. It's almost 1 in the morning here, so this is a very late night, that is for sure. All right, guys. For Capricorn, some final messages. Let's go ahead and grab a few from here. Take whichever one you're guided towards as always. All right, let's grab this one here. Oh, wow. Would you say yes? However, it's tied into insecurities. So what I'm picking up here, 2 different scenarios. Whoever resonates with this masculine, with this type of energy, part of this person's insecurities will lead them towards proposing marriage if you guys aren't married already, or wanting to renew vows or recommit. Okay, that's one interpretation. And the other side of this is if you and your person, the one that you ultimately want to be with, are able to reconcile and come towards each other as 2 people who are free to be in a relationship, it could culminate in a proposal of marriage from your person. And if you happen to be masculine Capricorn, you might do the proposing here. Next one. I wanted you the moment I saw you. Seduction. Number 26. Breaks down to an 8. Number 8. Month of August, possibly for some of you guys. I mean, look at the energy. The temptation, the seduction. I wanted you the moment I saw you. You guys are like... It's almost like the moment you saw each other, you wanted each other. That's it. Let's grab one more. I keep pulling this one. I don't know what it is about the first half of May, but I've done personal readings and I've done, you know, all of the readings for every sign, and I somehow keep gravitating towards this one. Isolated. I'm empty without you. This is how they're feeling, Capricorn, without you in their life. Empty, depleted. All right, I'm guided to pull one more card. Let's grab this one here. I'm so afraid to tell you. Fear, anxiety. Oh, wow. Afraid to really say how they're feeling. Afraid to express truly what's in their heart. Because they feel trapped. You know, if you look at this particular card, we do have a female figure in this photo. Wrapped up in anxiety and fear. Afraid to really say what it is that she needs to say. Because she feels trapped, more than likely. Wow. So it really depends, guys, on where you're at on this journey. If you guys really want to come together and be together in the 3D, then there's some stuff here that needs to be cleared. And one of them is third-party elements to this connection. I mean, it's nice to be able to fantasize about somebody sexually and non-sexually. But I feel here, for those of you who resonate with this, you would prefer to obviously have them with you in the 3D. To love, to hold, to make love to care, to talk to. And I feel with this card coming through, you will be given that chance. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. It's been a long night and this was it. Anyway, I hope you guys resonated with this. And if you didn't, that's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to tap into your situation next time. But if you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon, guys, with more readings for you. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. See you real soon. Bye-bye.